Number one, to take care of my body. Number two, be in relationship with people. And number three, I need to be in relationship with myself. Hey guys, my name is Ron Cecil. I'm a men's life coach and co-host of the podcast Cutting for Sign. And I wanted to jump on here because I just finished watching a documentary with my wife called Stutz, which is made by Jonah Hill. And the subject of the film is his psychiatrist, Phil Stutz, who wrote this book called The Tools, which my wife reminded me had been sitting on our shelf for a while. And it's a great documentary. Go watch it if you have any interest in your own mental health and want to see somebody go through therapy more or less live. You'll see someone do it, and it's awesome to watch. It's very informative. But what really struck me about the documentary was something at the beginning where he begins to talk about the tools that he has been teaching over his career. And Jonah goes, how do we stop being depressed? And feels like, oh, this is really easy. And if I got you to stop and think for a minute and ask yourself, what are those three things to get out of depression? You could probably figure them out pretty fast. Number one, you got to take care of your body, because this is about 85% of your mental health care is literally from the quality of how well you take care of yourself. Eat healthy, don't make this hard on yourself, drink a lot of water, get good sleep, right? This is stuff I've been saying for a long time, for years, and have been enacting in my own life because I know that I feel better. I exercise for my mental health. I train when I'm going to run a race or I'm going to climb a mountain or something like that. But when I'm not training, I'm maintaining and I'm exercising regularly, moving my body regularly, because it makes me feel better. I know my brain and my body operate and my mood is better when that's happening. So take care of yourself, guys. If you need help going to do it, go sign up for a class, get a coach, do something. The second thing he says to do is to reach out to somebody. And I've been saying, if you go back to any of my videos or if you've heard any of my teachings over the last several years, you'll hear that I say all the time, talk to somebody, reach out to someone. But there's a Christian verse in the book of James that says, confess your sins to one another and your wounds will be healed. And I said this a couple of years ago, that I think a better way to describe that is to tell your story to one another. And in telling your story, you will be healed. And in hearing your friend's story, their story, you will help them heal. And in your friends hearing your story and where you come from, what you've experienced, you will find healing and they will find healing. Another place that we find this worked out is in 12-step programs. The 12th step is to actually reach out to somebody and ask them if they need help and to offer your help by your presence and listening ear. That's all it is. And that's one of the magic ingredients of a 12-step program. So that's what Stutz says to the second thing to focus on. And he says, really, the person you're reaching out to is less important than you think. You're not looking for a best friend. You're looking for someone who represents humanity. I thought that was a really good thing to say, because a lot of us, it's really easy to stay isolated, especially when we're feeling low. We don't want to talk to somebody for all kinds of reasons. And our brain is so good at making that reason feel totally valid. And you got to understand that there's a part of you, there's a part deep inside of you. Some of us call it our shadow, which is the part of us that doesn't want to be seen, right? It is the part of us that wants to stay hidden. And maybe it's a part that feels weak and insecure, and it's easy for that to create a voice in our head that says, stay isolated. And the third thing he says is to get to know yourself and to work on yourself. I might call that reparenting yourself. I might call that talking to your inner parts. And there's an episode with Benjamin Russick on our podcast, Cutting for Sign, who's a psychologist in San Francisco. And he says, getting to know our subconscious is the best way to get to know who we really are. And what he's referring to is the process of bringing the subconscious out, right? When you hear the word subconscious, you understand those are the things I'm not fully aware of. Exactly. But by thinking about them and starting to go down into the depths of allowing your brain to process, you do allow the subconscious to come to the surface, and you begin to realize that you can put actions, or you could put reasons to behavior in your life. Maybe the way that you begin to fuck things up in a relationship when things are going well, or you begin to feel trapped at work when you're finding success, or you find yourself in these same people-pleasing patterns over and over again where you cross your own line, right? And that's getting to know yourself. That's beginning to understand why you behave a certain way and how your childhood and the trauma that you've gone through and your lack of education and lack of understanding leads you to behavior that at a certain point you just realize, this is not how I want to live. I don't want to live this way. Maybe I start things over and over and don't finish them. Maybe I am afraid to step into a part of my life that I know would really benefit from me being seen more, right? I could get promotions, I could get a better job, but I'm so afraid of being seen because I don't want to be criticized. Where did that come from? Here's how you do it. Stutz says, and I've said a million times, and many other people have also said, and this is where I got it from, is like, write it down. Start to journal about what you're going through. And in the writing, and just beginning to describe how you feel, what you've been going through, qualities and instances in your relationship, those feelings will allow a part of your brain to unlock, and you'll be able to decipher why you've been feeling certain things. So those are 3 really strong tools to help you to get unstuck, to walk out depression, and to make yourself feel better. It will make you feel better. These are 3 things, 3 practices I put together on a daily basis. Number 1, to take care of my body. Number 2, be in relationship with people. And number 3, I need to be in relationship with myself. And if you were able to guess those 3 things before I went through this information, but you've not done anything about it, I really want to encourage you, man. This is your sign. This is the time in your life where you need to do whatever you got to do, turn the computer off, put your phone down, I don't know, whatever some symbolic thing you got to do to go, I know that I have to change, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to change. So take care of your body, get in touch with somebody, and get to know yourself. It will not fail. It will not fail. If you need some guidance along the way, I'm happy to talk to you. You can click a link below, get a quick call with me set up. I can actually take you through a single coaching session so you can understand how these will work and operate in your life in real time. Head over to my website and sign up for my newsletter, where more content and more announcements about how to work with me in retreats or anything else that I might be offering throughout the year. A men's group that I run regularly, if you'd like to be a part of that, you can find all that information out on my website. So take care of yourself, fellas. Take it seriously. Take your body seriously. It's not funny to talk about how beat up you are and how unfit you are. Don't do that to yourself. Take care of yourself. The world needs you. We need you. Your family needs you. Be in relationship with people. Take care, guys.